Hey guys, welcome to day three. Today we are talking about shared spaces. So, what is shared spaces? Now, this is something that has existed, right, in the past, but it's kind of making a little comeback. Okay, it's becoming more popular again, and it's a possibility. Okay, especially if you have a shop that is brick and mortar shop and it's getting really expensive and it's not moving right the amount of merchandise that you would like to, and the costs are really high for you. Or maybe you sell online, but you kind of want to have a spot and have a place where you can talk to people. So, shared spaces is kind of like a co working space, but for your fashion brand, right? So, it's a space that you can rent where you can share and you can sell your merchandise. So I don't know if you ever seen those like antique malls, for example, where there's just a huge place that has all these little tiny stores inside. It's kind of like that, right? But instead of selling antiques, they're selling different fabulous fashion brands, right? So this is happening in a lot of communities. They're getting together, whether it is a big company that is hosting all these people, or maybe they have a huge place, right? A huge store, and they're having a section to do this, right? And they're offering that to designers, to emerging designers, right? Or a particular, again, community or group that is supporting fashion designers. So I've been seeing it. I'm here in South Florida in Miami, and I've seen it start growing. I've been getting ads. I've been getting invitations as a fashion entrepreneur if I want to sell stuff in there. And I'm following some that are already, starting all over the place. And I'll share more with you. And even if wherever you are in the world, this is not happening, this is something that it's available to you. You can either go to a particular organization, right? Organizations that are looking always for projects, right? For offering grants and things like that, to share the idea. Maybe there's a big entrepreneur who wants to offer this, right? Maybe there's an organization that wants to use particular amount of money to help fashion entrepreneurs in a way. Or maybe there's a local fashion incubator that can offer this in your community because they have this space that they can rent, and they can, it's kind of like, some people do it with markets, for example, and every Thursday, first Thursday of the month, they can participate in this market. Well, you can do this right on a regular basis in a particular spot, but it's kind of like your store. You have your little space in there. So this is something that if around you they don't offer it, right, you can work with a particular community or organization to kind of push this idea and see what happens. Or you can also do this with your fashion entrepreneur friends. Maybe it's more doable to do this with 4 other designers and have a particular space, right? If you think that's going to bring that traffic and it's going to bring that income, right? If you're going to be able to generate the sales. Because if you know that your stuff already sells, maybe you have a brick and mortar store, like I said, and you're not moving that much, where you still have traffic, but maybe bringing those people in would help with that, right? And you can share costs and things like that. So again, it's like a co-working space, right? But instead of different businesses just working there, it's going to be different fashion brands selling different things. So you can do a lot of events together, and you can share the cost, and you can use the live shopping experience and do shows on social media, right? And you can do many things. It's just about, again, these are trends that are happening in the market right now that you can infuse, and they can help you with whatever situation that is happening. Because I know a lot of them, it seems overwhelming sometimes, and it feels like, oh, I have to learn all this stuff, or like, oh, everything is changing so fast. But it's changing for the good. I know that there's bad things in it, like in everything in life, but there's a lot of good in them. There's a lot of, costs have gone down tremendously in certain things, right? There's particular topics that we're not going to talk about here today, but there's opportunity for you to be more in control. Before, you have to really just invest a lot of money to do anything that you would do in the business, and you had to really know the right people to connect to the right places to be in a particular show, to be in a particular store. But nowadays you have a lot of control, because you have a lot of tools at your fingertips. You can have your own QVC channel. You can have your own shop, even if you sell from home, because you can share with other people, right? You can have your own photo shoot in Greece without going to Greece. Like, there's all these possibilities. Now there's a way to do it, of course. There's some you have to learn about it, and you have to still infuse your personality to it and your authenticity, so it still connects with people. But the tools are there to help you. So don't think about the tools like it's something that it's, destroying, what we have always done. See the positive side, see how it can help you with cause, see how it can help you achieve things in a faster way, see how you can collaborate with people, right? How community can be a big part of this, because the more you do this stuff, right, the better results you're going to have, because it is a fact that everything is moving in this direction, right? And again, you don't have to do everything, but just, listen to these videos and ask the questions, be open to the suggestions, and be like, you know what? This sounds like this could be my solution right now. Okay. So let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if this sparks anything in you. Again, look, if you don't have that in your community, right? Maybe if you don't have a circle of people that you can do that with, remember there's also organizations, incubators, right? Fashion incubators, there's fashion organizations, there's different places that are looking for this kind of projects and who want to have money to invest in these kind of things. So this could be a reality for you. I'll show, if I find one of the links of one of the ones that are happening here, I'll be happy to share with you throughout the day, and other things to give you some ideas and see how these could happen. So thank you so much, guys, for listening. Let me know if you have any questions, and let's continue the conversation.